Oh, come on in. Have a sip. Take a seat. Let's wind down. It is a Tuesday. I am terribly excited to be heading home. It is late. And as such, today I thought to myself, I'm just going to stop at the grocery store. No Delicato, no bodega, no wine shop. I'm just going to grab a wine and come home because it's already late. And I need to get these grids up before it gets to be too late. And I saw this wine bottle that I've been seeing for a long time for €6.99. It's called Unser Haus Wein, which literally means our house wine. And it's the name of a vineyard that's been around in a family for about 500 years in the Nahe region, where I used to live in Idar-Oberstein, Germany. It's over in the southwest part, bordering up on the Mosel region. Beautiful wine country there. And yeah, this is just a fabulous little wine. It's literally described as a Deutsche Qualitätswein, so a quality German wine, and this one's called a Rotwein Trocken, so just a red wine, a dry red wine, and doesn't have a year attached to it or anything. It's like, is this a Beaujolais? What do we got going on here? But it's just got a nice cassis and this good cloudy type soil minerality on the nose. It's quite pleasant. Soft tannins, soft, smooth, incredible finish. And it's €6.99 for a liter. This is probably my new favorite wine to just have a couple of cases of in the wine fridge, ready to go. When you have that party with 3 or 4 friends, it's a small get-together that goes all night long, and next thing you know, it's 2 in the morning, and somebody says, we need another bottle of wine, and you'll have it right there. This is a fantastic wine. This is servable at any event, and boy, ever so affordable. This is maybe my new favorite go-to table wine at €7, less than €7 for a bottle, a liter. That's just a great deal. I'm loving it. Am I ever loving it? Okay, let's hop into our grid here and see what we've got today. I think we've got a Cryptic Crossword number 29687. And then for us, this will be solve number 964. 964. That's pretty incredible. So my name is Christopher. I'm delighted you're here to solve these grids with me, or at least watch me attempt it. Okay. Let's get started here. So, like Florence's work, organizing A and care with lamp. Well, Florence whom? We talking Nightingale? Senior types in Parliament lose heart with PM free to go wrong. Senior types in Parliament. So I'm assuming House of Lords. 5235. 5235. I'm going with peers of the realm. That seems like a gimme to me. So we'll just need to be checking it. More vulgar. Applause drowning a prince. More vulgar. Sour account involving a mean. Sour. 6 letters. Idi Amin. Idi Amin. Sour. 6 letters. Account involving. Oh, more vulgar. A fuss started by some Parisian criminal. A fellow in church as provider of hot drinks. 4 letters. A fellow in church as provider of hot drinks. So looks like we have a cafe here. And that could be a fellow inside of the Church of England. And this C here tells me maybe we're talking about acidic, because Idi Amin is in acidic, and that would be sour. Does that help here? Not one bit. Okay, well, this is going down the line. But so far, I've got one that crosses up with Peer of the Realm. So, flatmate, maybe an old dress, sanctimonious, talk about that. Rough journey being broadcast. Rough. Cockney's trouble reported in French town. Humble son John, one that's quiet. Wise men facing star set out, anticipators of trials ahead. Wise men facing star, magi. Magi. No, I've made up my mind now. T.S. Eliot's Journey of the Magi. That's my favorite of all the poems about the Magi. And this set down. This set down. Yeah. I love that poem. I've got to read it again. So I think we got Magi and anticipators of trials ahead. Maybe magistrates. Maybe. I got to throw that qualifier in there. A bit of a leg clothed in a sack that's embarrassing. Okay. Suggestions, upset group, stifling cry of pain. Naughty fun, oh dear, shocking. 7 and 2. 7 and 2. Number given, hard work, having hesitation. One is about to fail. One is bound to fail. A loud ceremony to cast out Eastern demon. Drunk led the sing-songs, glasses to be provided for such. Wow, come on. I just need something that I know. Like a cafe or a civic or Peers of the Realm. Magistrates was good. Rolling over, vessels go no further. Go no further, maybe stop. Rubbish heap delved into by two females. Composer has piano at front of old city room. Well, rubbish. We got 6 letters. All I can think of is piffle. Yeah, in Brit vernacular. So naughty fun, oh dear, shocking. So probably we have an of or an if here. I don't really. Okay. Are we on this one again? Composer, no. Okay, let's go up top, see if anything comes around about this. So, like Florence's work, organizing aid and care with lamp. Money to establish gym in French Street. Emphatically spoil pet, maybe with love. City investigator, one probing nonsense. No, okay. Worry with a falling monarch, sounding unhealthy. Sounding unhealthy. Worry. You think maybe croaking or creaking? Cereal drowned in milk, shame. So cereal, if that's croaking or creaking, it would be kasha. So I think we've got a CR for sure, and then an ING maybe. And does this help in any way at all? Like Florence's work. Yeah, it does actually. This could be paramedical. And I had, I kind of work in that realm. Money to establish gym in French Street. 5 letters. Now, if we're thinking India, could be talking rupees, and we do have R-U-E, it's a French Street, Rue, and here we've got physical education. There would have been a time I thought that was a stretch, but not anymore. Emphatically spoil pet, maybe with love. Emphatically. More vulgar. Applause drowning a prince. More vulgar could be cheaper. And I don't get the, maybe a prince. A prince. Oh, applause surrounding a prince. Cheer. So we got a cheer there. A cheer on the other side of a prince. Maybe? Maybe? A fuss started by some Parisian criminal. I have no idea. City investigator. Sort of child's little bit of nonsense in game. Sort of child. Drunk led the sing-songs. Glasses to be provided for such. Glasses to be provided for such. 4 and 11. Long-sightedness. Yeah, glasses to be provided for such. I had the L and the S, the T and the other S, so I don't know anything about drunk led to sing songs. Long sightedness. I don't know. Men get on or collapse in the country. Okay. Well, I think we've moved into this mode now where I'm going to have to just start. Some angel at opera offering ice cream. Ice cream could be gelato. Sorry, email came through. My phone's loud, but I doubt you even hear it because of the mic. It's kind of a good mic, and so I figure maybe you're not, but still. Worry with falling monarch, sounding unhealthy. I guess it'd be creaking. I mean, it feels like it'd be a creaking. Croaking doesn't sound unhealthy. Croaking's, yeah, frogs croak, but I think croak, it's also to die, right? Sort of child's. Do we have a tweenie here? At this point, I mean, I'm going to have to start doing something or I'll be sitting here all night just looking at it. And I would do that if I were on my own. City investigator, one probing nonsense. Country. Men get on or collapse in the country. Okay, well, let's see. We'll go through this again and see what we got here. Flatmate, maybe an old dress, sanctimonious, talk about that. Rough journey being broadcast. Rough could be coarse. I don't know what else to put there. Flatmate. Could be a cohabitant. Which, believe it or not, that's the kind of language we would use in an actual lease in the States. Cohabitants. People sharing the responsibility of the lease. A bit of a leg clothed in a sack. That's embarrassing. So maybe a bashing. I do. I get so quiet when I'm not quite confident. I know my voice just goes down because I'm not knowing. It's hard to be boastful when you don't know what you're doing. So Cockney's trouble reported in Frenchtown. Well, actually, there's a little place in the Pas-de-Calais called Arras. It's a French town. In the Pas-de-Calais. Pas-de-Calais. Humble son. We stayed there in Le Touquet a couple of years back, and that was just a beautiful ocean view at that hotel. Humble son John, one that's quiet. Well, we got to get something going here. Suggestions, upset group, stifling cry of pain. Naughty fun, oh dear, shocking, 7 and 2. And I got this D down there, so I'm taking a stretch out on this one, maybe unheard of. Allowed ceremony to cast out Eastern demons. Number given hard work, having hesitation, one is bound to fail. Okay, now this H helps. Anyway, maybe a no-hoper. Composer has piano in front of old city room. And speaking of British composers, it could be Purcell. Eastern Demon. Are we talking about the Arabic Afrit? Fits. Suggestions, upset, trifling style of pain. I guess suggestions. Touches. Humble son John, one that's quiet. Oh, slavish. So, shish. One, I, shush, shh, quiet. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's just see what we got here. Let's try to hurry up here. The only thing that even comes close to my mind, and it's been in my mind since we got these 3 downs, as the criminal, as a desperado. But it makes no sense to me because of, I keep thinking Parisian criminal. And desperado, that's Spanish. Maybe it's also French. I've never heard it. Emphatically, see, I think we're talking about musical. We're talking about a musical direction, and I'm trying to remember. This could be so emphatically. If you play something emphatically, you'd be playing in marcato. City navigator, city investigator, and one probing nonsense. It says city. And it's talking about one probing nonsense. I'm thinking it's Detroit, to be honest with you. Detroit. And I don't know, other than you could maybe make an argument for like detritus or something like that. And I don't know why I have such an aversion to putting something like a major city like Detroit, Michigan in when I'm doing a British crossword. But at the same time, the Yanks got, from London to Babylonia in their New York Times. It's not like it's not an international thing, right? I don't know why. I think it's all got to just be something to do with whatever. And men get on or collapse in the country. And the only word here that makes any sense would be country, and that's because this looks like Montenegro. And like mount, maybe get on. And I gotta remember how to spell this friggin' word. Montenegro or Montenegro? I don't know. I mean, it don't really matter. I mean, I can't remember, so it's fine. I mean, the point is the fact that it's all filled in. Now let's just check all, because find out how badly I did and wipe myself off and take a shower or something. Do I have any holes? So far, it's looking like I don't, and that's getting my hopes up. So now I'm going through line by line to make sure, because yesterday that really slapped me in the face at the end when I thought I had done well and then I didn't. Okay. I don't know how this is possible when I couldn't remember if it was a C. Well, I figured CATO for Mercado. Montenegro, I wasn't sure. That could have been an E or an A in my head. And slavish. Aris, I thought was a total stretch, to be honest with you. I wasn't sure about creaking. I was really afraid that when I chose that, but the thing about that was that tweenie did seem to work out there, but even then I wasn't quite sure. It could have been a lot of things it felt like at the time. This was really just playing on for me, it was playing on my ability to kind of see patterns and recognize stuff, but that's not a special gift. We're all assumably bipedal mammals, right? We're all hominids, right? Primates, and so therefore pattern seeking doesn't make that a gift. It makes us what we're programmed to do originally from our original states. And so beautiful grid, Pasquale. Very beautiful grid. I'm absolutely loving it. This really, sorry for the hour or whatever this took, but we'll bring down our bannière d'adieu. And I just want to thank you all for being here. Again, my name is Christopher. I'm delighted that you're always here, and it means the world to me. This was a tough grid. I almost feel like I just finished running a race. My heart was literally thumping there for a bit. So it really feels good to finish it. Until we see you next time, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, servus, grüß Gott, ciao, Cin-Cin. Be well out there, and we will see you on the morrow. In the meantime, do your level best to be as kind as you can to all those strangers you meet. Cheers.